not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA, an equal opportunity lender.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
Again, just a really, amazing start to your season. You've loaded up with great teams on your preseason schedule. And just really taken on, all comers. Again, we know about sort of the legendary senior class that you got here. Some underclassmen are stepping up and playing well for you. But if you had to kind of try to encapsulate, really what makes this team, so special, what is it?
It starts with our seniors. Trevor is probably, he's up there for Region Player of the Year, I would think. Yeah. Then you have Ashton Bowl, who made the All-Star team last year, All-Region team. Just a solid player. And then you throw in Chris, who's been playing with these guys and does a lot of things other than scoring for us. And you got Noah Kovac in the middle. Noah is one of the best passing big men that you ever find. A little bit too unselfish at times. We tell him a lot. Really good player. And you got Ryan Disser, who's just getting back. He's only played 2 games. And then you have Lucci Brown and Landon Tomko. Neither one of those guys gets a ton of minutes, but they're a very important, integral part of our team.
We are back here at Farrell High School having some technical issues here, and operator error is the issue for that here, and apologize for that at Farrell High School.
Start your membership app.
And anyway, we're in a commercial break. We're going to jump into that. Then we'll come back with Hickory head coach Chris Mell. Back after this on Facebook Live.
Top-tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
And we are back here at Farrell. Ryan Briggs with you on Sports Radio 96.7. We apologize on the radio for a minor tech issue. Those of you who are on video, watching or listening, you caught a little bit of the interview with Chris Mell, but we're going to go back to that. Chris Burtch had a chance to speak with Hickory head coach Chris Mell, and here is Coach with Coach.
We're back on Sports Radio 96.7, and I'm joined by Hickory head coach Chris Mell. And Coach, again, just a really, amazing start to your season. You've loaded up with great teams on your preseason schedule, all comers. Again, we know about sort of the legendary senior class that you got here. Some underclassmen are stepping up and playing well for you. But if you had to kind of try to encapsulate, really what makes this team, so special, what is it?
It starts with our seniors. Trevor is probably, he's up there for Player of the Year, I would think. Yeah. Then you have Ashton Bowl, who made the All-Star team last year, All-Region team. Just a solid player. And then you throw in Chris, who's been playing with these guys and does a lot of things other than scoring for us. And you got Noah Kovac in the middle. Noah is one of the best passing big men that you ever find. A little bit too unselfish at times. We tell him a lot. Really good player. And you got Ryan Disser, who's just getting back. He's only played 2 games. And then you have Lucci Brown and Landon Tomko. neither one of those guys get a ton of minutes, but they're a very important, integral part of our team. Great senior group. And then we got some young guys that want to get after it. Kyler Slevin is having a great year at the point, scoring a lot, getting better at distributing it like a point guard. We need a point guard too, and he's a great ball handler. Yeah. And then Jack White has been kind of like, he came out of nowhere this summer and fall. He's just worked his tail off. He does the little things that you need to win basketball games. So, I couldn't be happier. We're going to get Kyler's younger brother Lou back next week, hopefully. So, things are shaping up.
Taking on a Farrell team, tonight that, obviously had a weird night, to say the least, on Tuesday. Missing, certainly one of their better players in Cousin and head coach Myron Lowe not here. They're still Farrell, though, huh?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. You come in the EJ and you know that it's Friday night here in this gym, and the expectations are they want to win this ball game. And what us coaches have talked about, we've talked to the team, is we're going to get a very hungry Farrell team right now, because in our region, you can't afford to lose home games. And, they've lost one. They're without their leader and their coach and one of their main players in Cousins. So I expect, to get their best shot here today, and we better be ready, or we could go home with a loss.
A couple of keys for your team to have success tonight here at Farrell.
I'd love for us to be able to start out well and not go in a hole early. Yeah. We've been able to do that this year, and that's been good. You need to do that on the road. Yeah. I think rebounding. We have a size advantage in some spots. I think we need to use that to our advantage. Be patient, not get caught up in the video boards here. It's insane. It's like you're at a college gym or a pro gym. No, don't get caught up in the hype. That's going to be something we're going to be preaching here in pregame. Yeah. Do what we do, stick to the script, and go out there and have fun.
Right. Coach, always great talking to you. I enjoyed comparing our knee ailments before the interview there, and it's just been a lot of fun watching the success of your teams over these past years, and again, it's just a credit to you and your coaches, what you guys are able to do year in and year out with this program. Good luck tonight.
I appreciate that, and you got to have the Jimmies and Joes to be able to do what we've been doing, and we've been very blessed with that. And I have the greatest assistant coaches a guy could have. Good luck with your knee, and thanks for covering us.
Right. Thanks. Those are the thoughts of Hickory head coach Chris Mell as he gets his Hornets ready for this region showdown here at Farrell. Pregame continues on Sports Radio 96.7.
Buildings and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
We're back on Sports Radio 96.7, and I'm joined by the acting Farrell head coach tonight, Malik Miller, and obviously a big night for you. Obviously the acting head coach. Your dad's going to be on the opposite bench over there. So just a couple of thoughts here on the week that went on after Tuesday.
I mean, it's going to feel a little different tonight because usually me and my dad we always on the same team, so it's going to be a little different going at him tonight. But I'm excited. Our guys is excited. We're coming in tonight with a little chip on our shoulder. Hopefully guys play harder. We don't got Myron tonight. Yeah. We don't got Trey. And that's just another opportunity for other guys on our team to step up and bring their A game. But we're excited. We know we coming in 4-5. We got to pick it up. This is a big win for us. Yeah. Hickory 9-1. They're a good team. But our guys just motivated. We're ready. We know the last couple times we haven't beat Hickory, so hopefully our guys come ready to bring it tonight. I think we're ready. We had a good week of practice. Our guys is motivated. We lost a couple close games. We didn't have too many bad losses, but we're just trying to turn it around, and hopefully we turn it around starting tonight.
If you had to crystallize a couple of keys for your team tonight against Hickory, what would they be? A couple of things that have to happen for you guys to win.
Well, most definitely we got to make some shots. I seen it's a game against Grove City. They zoned us. We weren't able to make some shots. That's common sense, really. But play defense and just play hard and compete. I feel like we started out slow when we played Grove City, and if we start out faster and just bring it and not have to start down 10 and I think it'll be a whole different ball game depending on how we come out. Maybe if we throw the first punch tonight.
I was able to cover you a lot when you were a player here. It's very exciting and cool to get to watch you make your head coaching debut. Certainly, thanks for taking a couple of minutes with me, and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate that. All right. Those were the thoughts of acting Farrell head coach Malik Miller as he gets his Farrell Steeler team ready to take on Hickory tonight. Pre-game continues on Sports Radio 96.7.
Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's Joanow legalgroup.com, or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
Since 1925, the Shenango Valley has relied on one name for all their insurance needs, Mailer Insurance. Through generations of trust, Mailer Insurance protected families, homes, and businesses, providing security in uncertain times. From auto and home to life and business, Mailer Insurance got you covered. Call Mailer Insurance today at 724-962-5757 for a free consultation, or visit them at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. A Reinhardt's Agency Inc. affiliate.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is now open at 27.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
And welcome back to Farrell, Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you. We were scheduled for a 7:30 tip, but the JV game went to overtime.
Yeah.
Farrell's JVs have just taken the lead 36-35 with 1.5 seconds to go. So the premise of a second overtime is probably unlikely at this point, but we'll see how things shake out. Chris, one of the things that I know you touched on, and then sort of just through the coaches, the importance of a good start. And that's obviously, that's kind of 101 stuff in sports. But looking at it, Hickory at home the other night in the win over Mercer, a 24-16 lead after one, and then it was 42-20 at the half. Farrell trailed 17-7 here at home against Grove City Tuesday night after one quarter. Obviously, neither one of these teams wants to have to play from behind, but it's probably especially, I would think, Farrell not having all the horses tonight.
Yeah, that's a great point. And, again, so many of these teams in Region 4, they're so good when they get a lead of just kind of managing the basketball game, and I know Hickory, Coach Mel made alluded to the fact that they've been able to get off to fast starts, and then their guard play is so solid and their free throw shooting is so good that they just manage games. And, I think there's no question that, certainly if you're Hickory, you want to get off to a good start and, almost kind of not let Farrell think that they're going to be in the ball game, right? And if you're Farrell, if you're in the game, this crowd that's already kind of filing in and the emotions are already running high, they get off to a good start. Look out, it's going to be a wild night.
Pep band here, student section out tonight. Student section on both sides. Off to our left behind the benches, Hickory, and off to our right, the Farrell students, a pep band. I believe that is Sweet Georgia Brown.
I think it is.
Which is always good to hear. Haven't heard that one in a while, but that should be mandatory. When I become king, that'll be one of the things will be mandatory.
Yes. That and pep bands themselves, right?
Absolutely, yes. So great to see the Farrell pep band. This sounded great Tuesday night and likewise here tonight as we get set for this Region 4 matchup between Farrell and Hickory. Looking at the schedule elsewhere in the area tonight, the other Region 4 game, Mercer is at Slippery Rock. And then elsewhere involving Mercer County teams, Commodore Perry at Sagertown, Jamestown at Rocky Grove. Those are Region 2. And then Mercer County Kennedy is at Greenville. Lakeview is at Wilmington. Reynolds is at West Middlesex. And those are the games in the region. Last night, it was Grove City rallying past Sharon 63-59, a game that you heard here on Sports Radio 96.7. So Grove City is 2-0 in the league. Hickory 1-0, Sharon 1-1, Farrell, Mercer, Slippery Rock all at 0-1. So we could have a real logjam or some separation after the first week of play, the first two games.
Yeah, no question about it. That we know how close these schools are in this region, Region 4. And, Grove City obviously kind of in the clubhouse after week one, if you will, sitting at 2-0 with those two great wins against Farrell and Sharon. Hickory would love to join them here, but they got some work to do tonight here at Farrell. And Farrell, again, a really big night for them as they certainly don't want to go to 0-2 with two home games. That Mercer-Slippery Rock game, Briggsy, that's kind of a sneaky big game because, we know Mercer, despite the great success they had in the playoffs last year, they didn't win a region game, and I know tonight, they're thinking tonight's the night we get one. And Slippery Rock, they're a good team, and they're going to get somebody. So that's kind of like just one of those sneaky good games over there in Butler County, part of Region 4.
And if you get through, for whoever wins that one, you get through the first week, you're 1-1. You'd always want to be 2-0, but if you're 1-1, okay, you split. And whoever comes out on the short end, they know going into or after night that whoever loses that one's going to be 2 games back already after 1 week, and that's a notable hole.
It is, right? It is. Yeah, you're all excited for region play. Here it comes, and then 1 week in, you're 2 games down. So yeah, there's no doubt it's going to be a emotionally tough for whoever loses that one.
Teams are out on the floor warming up. Farrell off to the left. If you're sitting at the scorer's table, Hickory to the right. Hornets wearing the red and white candy-striped warm-up pants, which warms my heart as much as the Farrell Pep Band does tonight. So lots of good stuff here tonight at E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium, and we anticipate a real good one tonight here at Farrell. We would like to let everybody know that the Farrell Student Council is sponsoring a blood drive. It'll be here in E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium coming up on Friday, February 6th from 10:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. Come help save lives and support Student Council members Kiara Wilson, Jemiah Jackson, Darnell LaCamera, and Sonny Puga at their sickle cell blood drive. And donors receive a $20 e-gift card from Amazon. There's an email required. They will have snacks, pizza, drinks, T-shirts, and a chance to win raffle prizes. And your donation also includes a wellness check of your blood pressure, pulse, temperature, and iron level. So that is a Student Council-led blood drive here at E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium on Friday, February 6th. And that's also brought to you in part by the Shenango Valley Urban League and the Mercer County branch of the NAACP. So if you're in the area, we strongly encourage you to come and donate blood and help those in need in our area. And that's, again, coming up. So thanks to the Student Council folks. They brought us by the little card, and we're able to pass that on to everybody who's tuned in tonight. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have the 21st Century Energy Group starting lineups, and we'll also catch you up on some scores. A handful of games already underway, and we'll get you updated on those when we come back. It's Farrell and Hickory. An extended pregame continues after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-age children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end. Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
We are back here at Farrell's E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium. The JV game went overtime, so Farrell and Hickory will be tipping off in the neighborhood of 7:50 tonight, which has allowed us to have an extended pregame. Of course, after tonight's game, we will have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. That's going to be coming up later tonight. Chris, before we get to the starting lineups, what are a couple of keys that you'll be focusing on for each team?
I mean, I think, first and foremost, Hickory has to come out, I think, and, just take care of the basketball, not turn it over, not give Farrell the opportunity to get runouts and easy baskets. And I think if you're Farrell, conversely, you have to sort of force turnovers, get runouts, and then just do a good, solid job attacking all of the different zone defenses that Hickory's going to throw at them.
And, of course, with Farrell, with Malik Miller being the coach tonight, the interim head coach with Myron Lowe not able to coach due to Tuesday night's ejection, sometimes things like that can sort of maybe spark a team for whatever reason. With a coach not there, whether he or she is sick, or in this case, the follow-up action to the ejection. But it's one of those things that maybe it's kind of obviously you wouldn't want it long-term, but maybe on a given night, a short-term jolt.
That's exactly right. Yeah, exactly. Because certainly Coach Lowe was working with them this week, and so he's got them ready to go, and there's no doubt there's going to be a chip on their shoulder, as Malik Miller said. And yeah, it's kind of like that thing, hey, we're going to come out and win one or, play as hard as we possibly can for our coach. And that what a great relationship Coach Lowe has with these guys. So, yeah, there's definitely going to be some of that. There'll be a little extra juice for the Steelers, no question.
It is time now for tonight's starting lineups, and the starting lineups are being brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group. The 21st Century Energy Group is the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs, and don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com. First for the visiting Hickory Hornets, they are 9-1 overall under head coach Chris Mell, 1-0 in league play. The guards are Kyler Slevin, 5'9" sophomore, averaging 14.3 points per game. He leads the team in scoring. He'll be joined in the backcourt by Christopher Mell, 6-foot senior, averaging 4 points per game, and Ashton Bull, 6-foot senior. Bull averaging 12.6 points per night. Up front, Jack White, 6-foot junior, averaging 4 points per game, and Trevor Borowitz, 6'3" senior, averaging 13.5 points per game. He's been in double digits in each of the last 8 games. White, Slevin, Mell, Borowitz, and Bull for Hickory. For the Farrell Steelers, the guards will be Nemo Jones, 5'9" senior, averaging 5 points per game, and Malcolm Norman, 6'2" junior, team leading 12 threes this year. He's averaging 6.5 points per game. Up front, Jules Johnson, 6-foot senior, averaging 9.5 points per night. Dorian Kane draws into the starting lineup, 5'11" junior, averaging 3.5 points per game. And in the middle, making his second straight start, Curtis Newby, 6'5" freshman center, averaging 2.5 points per game. Jones, Johnson, Norman, Dorian Kane, and Newby for Farrell. The Steelers are 4-5 overall and 0-1 in the conference. Your lead referee tonight is Mark Weir, Tom Ryder, and Maurice Bailey. Round out the officiating crew. Again, a reminder on Sports Radio 96.7 tomorrow from 9 until 11. We'll have Coach's Corner with George Abraham and Albert Campman. They'll be on from 9 until 11. They'll talk high school basketball. They'll preview that big football game Monday night, the college game, Indiana and the Miami Hurricanes. We'll talk pro football and everything going on in sports. That's 9 to 11 tomorrow here on Sports Radio 96.7. And then tomorrow, 4:30, NFL playoffs, the AFC Divisional Playoff, Buffalo at Denver. Then the nightcap at 8 o'clock, San Francisco at Seattle. In the NFC, Sunday, another doubleheader, Houston at New England at 3. The Rams at the Bears, 6:30 Sunday night. And all those broadcasts courtesy of Westwood One. Mentioned Al Campman, had a chance to see him tonight, talked to him a little bit. Of course, his grandson is Kyler Slevin, who will start for Hickory tonight. And twin brother Landon, as Coach Mell said, coming back from a leg injury. And they're hoping to have him back soon as well. But always good to catch up with Coach Campman, who was a member of the 1972 state championship team here for Coach Ed McCluskey. And I joked with him. I'd asked him if he needed the GPS to get here. But he said he knew he could get here with his eyes closed. Yeah. But it was great to catch up with him. And probably a little bit odd for him being on the side opposite of Farrell, though.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, I know he coached here a few times when he coached for Elwood, but yeah, it's still an oddity. Yeah, it's always great for him to go back. There's a big picture of him and his team out there in the lobby. So yeah, always I'm sure great for him to come back here.
Farrell and Hickory tonight on Sports Radio 96.7. We're going to take our final pregame break. We have some candy tossed up to us. Nice. So thank you, Mark Weir, for that. A mint as well. That's good. I like these.
Yeah,
I like
me too.
I like those. Those are good. So we're going to open up our candy, and we're going to take our final break. We'll come back with the opening tip. Farrell and Hickory, Region 4 boys basketball tonight on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by Sharon American Legion Post 299.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder. Whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Back here at Farrell, national anthem performed by the Farrell Pep Band, and now the alma mater finishing up. Always like it's old school. The alma mater, you have the anthem and the alma mater. It takes you back to in some ways a better time.
Yeah, I agree. And there's so many reminders of that era that you're kind of thinking about in this gym, but yet how modernized this gym has become. It's really the best of both worlds here at E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium nowadays, and I know I'm always glad to be here. I know you are too, and we're in for a treat tonight. This is going to be a big time basketball game, high level game, important game, region game. Should just be a spectacular Friday night of hoops.
Have a hello we want to send out to a big Farrell fan, big Farrell supporter, longtime videographer for multiple sports, Gabe D'Angelo. Normally he would be front and center here tonight.
Yes,
but,
it was Tuesday.
He was Tuesday, but saw his daughter Colleen tonight. Gabe is he's on injured reserve tonight.
Okay.
So, but want to say hello to Gabe and hope that he enjoys the broadcast. Let him know we're thinking of him, and look forward to him getting back on his feet and seeing him here, whether it's at E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium or one of the other facilities in the area. But hope that Gabe, he's one that he has stood for the alma mater here a few times over the years. But want to say hello to him and let him know that we are thinking of him tonight here as we are on our perch on the balcony at E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium. Farrell being introduced, the starters, Nemo Jones, Jules Johnson, Malcolm Norman, Dorian Kane, Curtis Newby, Hickory, Jack White, Kyler Slevin, Christopher Mell, Trevor Borowitz, and Ashton Bowl. Hickory is in the dark gray jerseys. I heard described as not these particular, but that color, steel colored.
Steel colored, okay.
I heard
like
of the
that.
Vegas Golden Knights. So we'll call it the dark steel color with red numbers and letters, red trim. Farrell in the home whites, navy numbers and letters outlined in gold, navy and gold trim. Farrell will go right to left. You're sitting at the scorer's table. Farrell going south to north from our vantage point here. Glad you could join us tonight. It'll be Curtis Newby jumping center against Trevor Borowitz. And we are ready to go. A little bit of a late start tonight due to the JV game going overtime, but it's worth waiting for. Mark Weir puts the ball up in the air. The ball is batted around, and Trevor Borowitz saves it on the far side. Hickory has the opening possession of tonight's game as the Hornets go left to right against the Farrell man-to-man. Back out to Slevin in the midcourt circle. Fires it left side. Ball deflected off the official, Tom Ryder, and stayed in play.
Yeah. Farrell's actually in a zone, Briggsy. Little tandem 2-3, yeah.
Near right wing with it is Mell. Mell cross-court left side for Bull. Three, good. Ashton Bull hits the three, his 20th of the season.
Yeah, that's how you get a team out of a 2-3 zone. You can see what Farrell wanted to do, and their movement was great, but even better ball movement by the Hornets, who come out in a zone themselves.
packed in 3-2. Grove City went 2-3 all night against Farrell, and it was effective.
Yeah, really was.
Top of the key with it is Nemo Jones. Jones picks up the dribble, looking for somebody. He's in a little bit of peril. Gets it off to Jules Johnson, and now Johnson will set up the offense.
You can see Coach Miller exhorting them to kind of get the ball moving.
Right corner with it. Oh, it's Norman. Now back to right wing to Johnson. Skip left side for Nemo Jones. 3-2, and all 5 men are pretty much within a step or two of the lane. It's like if you watched a game from the 70s, a 3-2 zone with no three-point line.
Yeah.
Near corner, deep three for Norman off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound is going to be grabbed on a run out by Mel. Cross court for the trailer, lays it up and in, but behind the play a whistle as Mel stepped on the sideline.
Yeah.
So no basket. It will be Farrell basketball back near midcourt.
Yeah, it was great hustle by Mel. He made a nice pass right as the call was being made, but the official right there had him stepping on the sideline. So Farrell ran a great play against that 3-2 zone and then didn't throw it to the right guy last time.
Mel is up top, flanked by Slevin and Bull. It's Borowitz down low along with White on the blocks. Near corner, Norman with it, gets doubled for a moment. Now Hickory extending the zone for the first time. Cross court, right corner to Johnson. White over to double along with Slevin, and a foul will be called, and a changeup from Hickory there, starting to trap out of the zone.
Yeah, you can see they just went a little aggressive there in the passing lane, and I'm sure that there's a call for it that they make, that they're going to trap in the corners, and when Johnson got in the corner, they trapped, but Johnson did a nice job earning a foul there.
The foul was on Jack White. First foul of the night on either team. Near corner, Norman 3 on the way. Good. Malcolm Norman hits the 3. We're tied at 3.
It's a really nice play, too. They had Norman coming off of a screen along the baseline. That's good stuff. They got to keep running it.
And a steal by Jules Johnson, right sideline. Johnson into the front court, into the lane up with the right hand. Short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mel. Outlet ahead to Borowitz. Borowitz 1-on-2. Borowitz left baseline. Borowitz will get cut off by Johnson, but Borowitz puts it up with the right hand around the rim and out. No good. Jules Johnson the rebound.
The universe is equal now, because I don't know how Johnston's shot didn't go in either. So yeah, it should be 5-5, but it's still tied.
Jones up top with it, the volleyball line. Playing catch with Dorian Kane, now left side for Johnson. Inside on the block for Newby, puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Borowitz. Borowitz into the forecourt. Borowitz left corner finds Slevin. He drives in, reverse layup up off the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by White, kicks it up top. Bull, 3, around the rim and out, no good. Newby battling for the rebound. He can't grab it, but Jules Johnson does for Farrell.
Yeah, good job by the freshman Newby. Just kind of creating a space there so Johnson could go get the rebound.
4:44 to go first quarter, 3-3, each team with a three-pointer so far tonight. Johnson from the top of the key drives in, tried to find the pass to Kane, but it was kicked.
Yep.
Tried to make the pass to Kane, it was kicked. Hickory came up with it, but the violation keeps the ball in Farrell's hands. White out, and Noah Kovac, 6'5 senior, in for Hickory.
And nice penetration there by Johnson. He had some effectiveness with that the other night.
Johnson finds Newby on the near block. His jumper short. Rebound grabbed by Mel. Ahead to Slevin, streaking down court. And Kyler Slevin is popped. It'll be a floor foul. Hickory will have the ball on the baseline. Foul goes on Nemo Jones. That is the first foul of the night against the Farrell Steelers. Chris Mel lobbying for free throws, but it was a floor foul.
And you could see Jones kind of had that in his mind, that he was going to kind of hip check him before he got the ball up on the rim. So that was actually nicely done by Jones.
Bryson Chambers checks in for Farrell. Newby out. Chambers season high 16 Tuesday night against Grove City. 6'3 junior. And will be Hickory ball on the baseline, triggering underneath us. Get up top for Mel, now near right corner. Slevin, 3 on the way, good. Nothing but net. Kyler Slevin hits the 3. Hickory back on top, 6-3.
Yeah, Hickory, both of the threes that they've hit, they've just put Farrell's zone in you got to pick your poison, and they've picked the wrong guy.
Right corner, Johnson drives the baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. Kovac funneled him onto the baseline, and it will go back to Hickory at the 4:11 mark of the first quarter.
I just can't get over getting to bring Noah Kovac in off the bench. He's like, he at times will be the best player on the floor. Yeah, that's a nice luxury.
Left wing, Hickory with it. They work it left side. 3, Bull, good and a foul. It's bombs away in Farrell, PA, 9-3, and an opportunity for a 4-point play.
Yeah, 3. Hickory has shot 4 threes all night and has made 3 of them. And in that case, Ashton Bull kind of taking the hip check after the made shot.
Free throw no good, however, and Chambers, who committed the foul, gets the rebound. 9-3. Now Hickory setting up 2-1-2, Chris?
2-1-2, yeah.
Jones
pitch in the middle.
Johnson to get it ahead to Norman. Bounce pass down low through the hands of Bryson Chambers. Perhaps he took his eyes off of it, and it goes back to Hickory with 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Hickory leading 9-3. We've had 4 3-point goals so far tonight.
Yeah.
Bull into the forecourt with it. Give it off to Slevin. Slevin working on Jones. Around a screen from Kovac. Slevin to the baseline. Fires it back on the right side. Bull catch and shoot 3 up. That one around the rim and out. No good. Rebound tipped around and grabbed on a run out by Dorian Kane. Kane to the lane. Pulls up off the glass. Around the rim and out. No good.
Wow.
Rebound out of bounds. Off of Farrell, and it will be Hickory basketball.
As a coach, you don't like talking about luck, but man, Johnson had that ball go in and out. They broke the press, and it went through Chambers' hands, and then that miss right there.
I don't know how it didn't go down.
I don't either. Yeah, they've had 3 of those, basically.
Farrell setting up 1-2-2, Chris?
1-2-2. 1-2, yep.
Bull into the front court for Hickory. Bull to the foul line, kick it left side. Borowitz 3 on the way. It's off the front of the rim, doesn't go, and Nemo Jones flies in for the rebound. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. 6-point Hickory lead. Johnson, right corner for Norman. His 3 on the way, off the back of the rim, doesn't go, and the rebound flagged down by Slevin. Ahead to Borowitz. Borowitz has it knocked away from behind, but it's saved. Borowitz will find Slevin in the lane. Layup is good. Hornets running the floor. Slevin with 5, and a timeout will be taken by the Hickory Hornets. It is by the Farrell Steelers, 11-3 Hickory. 2:43 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after this full timeout on Sports Radio 96.7.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454, and know them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcentury.com.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them, because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Welcome back to Farrell. The Hickory Hornets on the road. Off to a good start, leading 11-3. And, Chris, we talked in the pregame about the importance of a good start, and so far it's Hickory off to the good start.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been overwhelming. They've hit the 3 threes and then the layup just there. But Farrell, Farrell's playing hard, playing well. They've had some misfortune. They just got to keep going here. Need a hoop at this possession.
Left wing, Dorian Kane into the corner to Norman, back to Kane. Kane to the foul line up top for Jules Johnson. Hickory stays in the packed-in 3-2. Deep 3 from the right wing, put up by Jones, no good, and the rebound snagged by Borowitz for Hickory. Mel outlet down court. Slevin 3 on the way, short. Ball tipped around by Kovac, pulled in by Farrell's Malcolm Norman.
Yeah, that was better. That was just kind of better recognition of where everybody was out of that zone for Farrell there.
Oh, Norman into the high post for Johnson. Pumps, pivots, kicks it back to Kane. Johnson, right corner for Norman. He's open. 3. Norman off the rim, no good. Johnson snags the rebound, puts it up. No, but a foul down low on Borowitz. And Jules Johnson will shoot 2. 1:55 to go in the first quarter. Borowitz called for the foul, his first, team second.
After I interviewed Coach Mel in the Hickory locker room, he said, hey, our big concern certainly is not making sure Johnson doesn't have a huge night. So they put a lot of focus on that. And so far, so good. But he's obviously done some great things.
Line to the left. First one is up and good. First point of the night for Jules Johnson. We talk about his football exploits. Outstanding football player, running back, defensive back. He was also first-team All-Region in basketball last year.
He's a really good basketball player. You know, you think, oh, just an athlete, slashes, makes highlight reel shots, but no, he's got great recognition, terrific assists, plays good D.
Second free throw, no good, and the rebound grabbed by Kovac. 11-4 Hickory, a minute 50 to go, first quarter. Slevin left wing to Kovac. The big guy shoots a three. It goes around the rim and out, no good. Borowitz comes up with a rebound, and he is fouled down low. Trevor Borowitz will shoot two at the 1:43 mark. Foul is on Nemo Jones. That's his second. Farrell, of course, thinner in the backcourt tonight. Nemo Jones, one of the main ball handlers, 2 first-quarter fouls.
Yeah. I believe the proper term for that rebound is grown man rebound. Borowitz ripped about 3 guys their arms off going and getting that rebound to get that foul off the offensive board.
Borowitz hits the first one. 67% free throw shooter on the season, goes 2 for 2. It's up to 68% as he is 34 of 50, and it's 13-4 Hickory. A minute 38 to go. Hickory back to the 1-2-2. Is it 2-1-2, Chris?
2-1-2, and they're really pinching middle.
Norman into the lane, runner no good. Rebound. Kovac battling for it. It's loose. It goes out of bounds off of Farrell. It will be Hickory ball with 1:27 to go, first period.
Yeah, that's a tough press to figure out, as long as Hickory is and as hard as they play.
Bull into the front court with it. Bull left side. We'll give it off to Mel, who comes up top with it. Now left side, back to Bull. Finds Mel up top. Christopher Mel to the right elbow. Jumper on the way. Good. Christopher Mel hits a mid-range jumper. 4th different Hornet in the scoring column. 15-4 Hickory.
That was about a 15-foot jumper with his right hand. He's a lefty. That was impressive.
A minute to go, first quarter. Top of the key, Johnson with it against the packed-in 3-2. Left wing to Jones. Nemo Jones back towards midcourt. Johnson right wing. Works down low, gets it into Chambers, and he's fouled. The no-look pass from Johnson gets it inside. The foul's going to be on Kovac, who blocked the shot, but there was a lot of contact as well. Kovac's first, team third. And it puts Bryson Chambers on the line to shoot 2.
How about that pass by Johnson? Looked away, looked the defender off, and then throw about a 30-foot no-look pass into Chambers.
First one up and good for Chambers. First point of the night. Comes in on the season, 5 of 10 at the line. 43 seconds to go, first quarter.
Big 43 seconds, I think you'd agree, for the Farrell Steelers.
I was about to say that to you.
Yeah.
Second free throw, no good. Borowitz the rebound. Mel will bring it ahead, guarded by Nemo Jones. Mel on the near right wing for Mel. Or excuse me, it was Slevin to Mel, pardon me. Far block. Get it to Kovac, and he's fouled.
Yeah, I thought one of the good adjustments that Farrell made the other night is when they put when they put Chambers on Grove City's big man Fisher, and he's guarding Kovac now.
Chambers picks up the foul, his second, team 4th. And Slevin will be called for the travel. It goes back to Farrell with 26.5 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's so they did the first half right, Farrell did. Got to stop now. Good possession here.
And they would have the ball to start the second quarter via the arrow.
Yes.
Nemo Jones with it. Down to 13 seconds to go.
Yeah, this is... Okay, better get it going now.
Down to 6 seconds. Johnson with it right side. The right wing, 3 seconds. Johnson driving in. Ball knocked away. Grabbed by Chambers. Buzzer beater, no. And that is the end of the first quarter here at E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium. The Hickory Hornets on the road in region play, looking to get to 2-0 in conference play. And after 8 minutes, it is 15-5 Hickory. We'll be back with the second quarter after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Alone, not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
My car does more than take me from here to there, and I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York, an equal opportunity insurer.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Second quarter about to get underway. Farrell will have the basketball, moving right to left. Jones, Johnson, Chambers, Norman, and Dorian Kane for the Steelers, who wear the white jerseys, navy numbers and letters outlined in gold, navy trim. Hickory in the dark steel-colored jerseys, red numbers and letters, red trim. 15-5 Hickory. The Hornets stay in the 3-2 zone. The packed-in 3-2. Jones with it. The right wing to Johnson. Back up top for Nemo Jones. Drives in, puts up the righty shot. Glass and good for Nemo Jones. And a good start to the second quarter for Farrell.
Yeah, really good start. And again, we've seen them be able to kind of split the top part of these zones in all 5 of the quarters that we've covered of them this week.
Near right wing with it, it's Ashton Bull for Hickory. Off a screen, pulls up, swings it out to Borwitz. Left side, Slevin, 3 on the way, good. Kyler Slevin's second 3 of the night. He has 8. And Hickory's lead is 18-7.
Boy, Hickory's ball movement against the zone is impressive. They just zip, 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 and they always know which shot to take in rhythm. Slevin hits that one.
Mel in the middle of the top of the 3-2, flanked on the left by Slevin and on the right by Bull. Borowitz and Kovac on the blocks. Near wing, or near corner 3, Norman good. Malcolm Norman's second 3 of the night. 6 for Norman, and the lead back down to 8.
That's the weak spot in the 3-2, Briggsy, when Johnson gets the top guy to go and then hit corner.
Slevin near right corner for Bull. Bull will find Kovac on the right wing. Cross court over to Mel. Mel around a screen. Farrell now in the man-to-man, Chris.
Yeah.
Slevin, right wing 3. That one's off the back of the rim. It won't go, and the rebound pulled down by Dorian Kane.
I like that. I like them going to that, and I think Chambers can deal with Kovac, certainly to enough of an extent that it's a good move.
Chambers out there with the 2 fouls, though.
Oh, yeah.
Hickory stays in the 3-2. Near wing Norman into the corner for Kane. Dorian Kane getting the start tonight. The left wing for Jones, and now Nemo Jones to the top of the key. Into the high post for Johnson, but Jules Johnson was below the foul line. He was in the lane, and he's called for the 3-second violation. You usually don't see the 3-second violation
in the high post.
But it was pretty clear.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. He just kind of was in there the whole time. You don't see that called, but it was there.
Borowitz will give it off to Slevin, guarded by Nemo Jones. Jones also 2 fouls. Slevin around a screen from Kovac. Slevin pulls up baseline jumper, no good. Rebound grabbed by Jules Johnson. Johnson down the lane. Overhead pass, gets it inside for Chambers. Layup good for Bryson Chambers. The lead down to 6, 18-12.
Yeah. Farrell's done good things all night. They're just finally starting to get the ball to go in the basket.
Mel, left side, finds Kovac at the left elbow. The high-low for Borowitz. Borowitz posting up on Johnson, up on the right hand and good. Couple of pretty good football guys battling there, and Trevor Borowitz's first field goal of the night.
Yeah, that was good defense by Johnson. That's just a big-time play by a great post player in Borowitz.
20-12, 5:09 to go first half. Dorian Kane back up top for Jones. Deep 3, Jones back of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around, it comes back out to Jones. Jones into the lane, jump pass right corner. Norman's open, 3, good again. Malcolm Norman, third 3 of the half.
Yeah, they've all been from the corner. He shot 4 of them, 2 from each corner, made 3 of them. He's just going to need to keep doing that until Hickory has to come out of the zone.
4:40 to go in the half. Farrell within 5, 20-15. Borowitz left wing, give and go back to Kovac. Down the lane, up good and a foul.
Yeah, good try by Chambers to take the charge just a second late. That's just great high-low basketball by the Twin Towers of Hickory.
Chris, did that shot go in?
It did.
Nobody's saying anything. They're awarding 2 free throws, but no basket.
Okay, no. All right.
I thought it went in.
So did I. Yeah, no one's arguing for Hickory though. So
okay.
All right. I thought it went in too.
The free throw does not go in.
Yeah.
The foul, by the way, on Chambers, number 3 on him.
Yeah, that's a big deal because he's really the best matchup is him on Kovac and Johnson on Borowitz. That's the best matchup, and they don't have that anymore.
Line to the right, Kovac aims, shoots, and good. Kovac with his first point of the night, and it is 21-15 Hickory. We have 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Up top of it is Johnson. Johnson being pestered, gets it left side back to Nemo Jones. Jones left of the lane, runner good for Nemo Jones. Jones with 4, the lead down to 4, 21-17.
Hickory went man, and they scored right off the bat.
Slevin up top, ball knocked away. Norman might have gotten away with a foul. No, he did not.
He did not get away
He
with
did not get away with it. It's Norman's first, team second. That was a pretty good collision there.
Yeah, I mean, he had the right idea, the right angle. He attacked the spin dribble on the spin, but he just made a lot of body contact. You see Malik Miller just, the guys are protesting the call. He's like, no, that's the right call, but that's the hustle I want.
I stand corrected. That shot didn't go in. It did not go in. I checked the replay.
Okay.
So I apologize.
I was with you, though. I kind of like dropped my eyes, too, right, as I thought it was about to fall in.
Mel drives the lane for Hickory, ball knocked away. It will stay Hickory ball with 3:50 to go in the half. Baseline inbound. Kovac flashes open the block. That one's good for Kovac. We know that.
Yeah. That's that screen the screener, right? Just the screen up, screen across. Then that guy who sets the first screen gets the screen. Great job by Hickory.
23-17. Hickory on top. Jules Johnson right of the lane. Leaner, no, but a foul. A blocking foul on Christopher Mell, who tried to get there but was a bit tardy. It is his first, team first, and Jules Johnson back to the line with 3:33 to go in the first half.
Someone as quick as Johnson, you better be on time, right, if you're going to take a charge. Mel did a nice job there, but that was the right call. Johnson just accelerated, went up kind of off of that pitter-patter two-foot jump stop.
First free throw good for Jules Johnson. 2 for 3 at the line tonight. Just go back to the shot that Kovac made. From our angle here, just the way the ball came down is like when it comes out of the net, that angle.
Yeah.
So, but we were wrong.
Yeah.
Second free throw for Johnson off the back of the rim, and it drops through. He goes 3 for 4, and the lead down to 4, 23-19. Hickory will bring White out. He was in there briefly. He'll check out. So it's Mel, Slevin, Bull, Borowitz, and Kovac for Hickory.
Yeah, they wanted the 2 big guys in as often as possible against this Farrell man-to-man.
Slevin on the left wing to Borowitz. Hands it off to Bull, guarded by Johnson. Ball knocked away to hit the leg of Bull, went out of bounds. Jules Johnson making things happen on defense.
Yeah, it seemed like the other night that was the one where he was just a split second late and would get called for the foul. But a couple of times tonight he's kind of attacked the ball handler the same way and has either forced a turnover or forced the ball handler to panic and get rid of it.
Kane, Jones, Johnson, Norman, and Newby. The 5 for Farrell. That's the starting 5. Johnson left side, 3 on the way short. Rebound grab by Mel. He'll push it ahead. Mel into the forecourt. Mel whips it left side. Slevin catch and shoot 3. It was tipped by Newby, but Newby crashed into him, and it will be 3 free throws upcoming for Kyler Slevin. Newby with the foul. It is his first, team third, and Kyler Slevin, who has a team-high 8 points tonight, will shoot 3.
Yeah.
He is 71% at the line this year, 29 of 41.
Yeah, Newby did a good job getting out there. He blocked that shot, but then, just kind of crashed into him afterwards.
First one good for Slevin, 9th point of the night. He is second on the team in attempts and makes.
Yeah.
Trailing only Borowitz, who spends a lot of time in the paint. Second one is good for Slevin. So he's in double figures, and he will try to complete the hat trick with 2:55 to go in the first half. Aims, shoots, and no good. He goes 2 for 3, and the lead is 6. 25-19 Hickory, 2:50 to go first half. Malcolm Norman into the forecourt, guarded by Mel. Left wing Johnson. Johnson around a screen, back to Norman. Deep three, right side. It is short. Rebound grab by Newby underneath. Cradling the basketball, puts it up, blocked from behind by Bull. It goes out of bounds, and it stays with Farrell. I think Newby kind of maybe just, I don't want to say panicked, but maybe froze just a hair.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a timeout taken by Farrell. 30-second timeout for the Steelers with 2:33 to go in the half. Hickory 25, Farrell 19. Back with more after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Farrell with the basketball coming out of the timeout. Steelers have taken a full timeout and a 30-second timeout in the first half. Hickory has its full complement of 5 timeouts. Nemo Jones to inbound on the baseline for Farrell, and Hickory back to the zone, Chris?
Yeah, Hickory's back in the zone. And no, they're staying man. They came out, but it just looked like it because that's where the guys were.
Jules Johnson back near midcourt will give it off to Nemo Jones with 2:18 to go in the half. Now it's Malcolm Norman running the point, guarded by Mel. Left wing Johnson around a screen from Kane. Johnson right-hand dribble, now working against Kyler Slevin. Johnson right-hand dribble, whips it across the lane. Newby's open inside, layup is good.
Wow.
Curtis Newby, first points of the night, and another nifty assist.
Johnson is unbelievable. He has the most impressive assists that I've seen this year.
Slevin drives the lane, left block in for Borowitz, can't get it to go. Rebound ripped out of there by Jules Johnson.
The worm has turned a little bit here as Farrell all that bad fortune early.
Johnson into the lane, up with the right hand, back to the rim and good. Jules Johnson, a one-man gang for Farrell.
Yeah.
25-23, a minute 30 to go in that. Borowitz, left of the lane, scoop with the right hand up and good. Borowitz answers.
Nice job by Johnson avoiding the foul. Borowitz was going to score there. You just kind of wall up and either give him a basket or a missed shot. Don't foul him. Johnson did a great job there.
Borowitz with 6, 27-23 Hickory. A minute 12 to go in the half. Jones on the left side with it. Jones, right wing, reverse it back over to Dorian Kane. Jones into the paint for Johnson. Down low to Newby, puts it up. No good. Rebound to Kane. He'll kick it back out to Johnson. Johnson's open. 3 short, no good. Dorian Kane, the rebound, put back up and in.
Wow.
Dorian Kane working hard inside.
That was in a crazy shot, too. Great angle to get that ball in, and we have a basketball game.
40 seconds to go in the half. Hickory's lead down to 2. Hornets led 15-5 at the end of the first quarter. Left wing, Slevin, 3 on the way. Off the rim, doesn't go. Newby pulls down the rebound. Now Farrell has a chance to go to the locker room tied or with the lead.
Amazing. Yeah, that is amazing.
Johnson taking his time. Walks it into the forecourt. Now he'll stand back in the midcourt logo with 17 seconds to go in the half. Hickory has fouls to give if we do have a foul in the final 10 seconds.
Yeah, they got to get going, though. They did this at the end of the first quarter, too. They didn't get into the play fast enough.
5 seconds to go. 4 seconds. Johnson up top. Right wing. Norman is open. Deep 3 on the way. Got it to beat the buzzer. They knew what they were doing, Chris.
They sure did. Walked it up, and Norman just kind of popped up off of that screen on the block and knocked it down.
Malcolm Norman with 12, and Farrell has the lead, 28-27. What a 180-degree turn, Chris.
Unbelievable. Yeah, in that first quarter, we're just thinking, hey, I hope Farrell can kind of hang in there and not let Hickory blow this game open. And then all of a sudden, that second quarter, all of the things that went wrong for Farrell early on in the game started to go right. And they made the switch to man-to-man. And all of a sudden, Farrell looks like a tremendous defensive team against this very good Hickory offense.
28-27, the lead for the Farrell Steelers at the break. We'll come back with a first-half recap on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
After the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. After the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut, Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
Nobody plans to get hurt at work, and when I did, I had no idea what to do. So I called the Joanno Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case. You have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannolegalgroup.com or call us toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
We're back here at Farrell's E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium, and the Farrell Steelers have stormed back to take the lead at the break, 28-27 over Hickory in this Region 4 matchup. Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch with you tonight. Aaron Byro in the studio producing our game. The Farrell Steelers were down double digits for a good portion of the first half. But, Chris, what changed?
I mean, first and foremost, they were able to get just enough runouts that the tempo of the game subtly changed. And Farrell was able to kind of get some rhythm offensively as a result. And, Malcolm Norman was awesome from three-point land. Jules Johnson, a couple of really impressive assists as well as a couple of baskets. And they just, again, not to oversimplify it, but they just started to make the plays that they weren't making in the early part of that game. And then Ryan Briggs, I think one of the biggest keys was when Farrell went man-to-man and really started to put a lot of pressure on Hickory. Hickory just, they continued to score a little bit, made a couple of nice plays. They just took a little out of sorts.
28-27 is our halftime score. Farrell with the lead. Malcolm Norman, thanks to those 4 threes, including one to beat the second quarter buzzer and give Farrell the lead. First lead of the night, by the way, for the Steelers. Norman with 12. Jules Johnson with 5. Nemo Jones with 4. On the Hickory side, Kyler Slevin leading the way with 10. Trevor Borowitz, 6. Ashton Bowl with 6. Foul trouble, Bryson Chambers, 3 for Farrell. Nemo Jones with 2. Norman and Curtis Newby each with 1 on the Hickory side. White, Mel, Borowitz, and Kovac all have 1 foul each. 28-27 is our halftime score. We'll take a quick break. Come back with scores from around the area on Sports Radio 96.7.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad. weather or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Need an exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
When you're a grower, you know what it takes to thrive in the field. My bank understands and respects that. When you've got a financial partner working alongside you, it makes the days a little easier and the numbers all add up. My bank has experience when it comes to agriculture. My family's been doing business with them for a long time. I'm independent, and so is my bank.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
28-27, Farrell with the lead here at home over the Hickory Hornets. Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch with you. Chris, you have a couple of updates for us?
I sure do, yeah. The obviously the most notable singular update is in the middle of the second quarter, Lakeview is up 23-2 on Wilmington. That's not as noteworthy as this. Lucas Fagley passed all-time leader James Charlton on the Lakeview boys basketball scoring list. Charlton had 1,259 points. Fagley now above that.
All righty, so congratulations, Lucas Fagley, now the all-time leading scorer at Lakeview. Don't forget, after the game, Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. We'll take our final halftime break and come back with the third quarter. And Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you in part by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's Joanow legalgroup.com. Or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
It will be Hickory ball to start the second half. The Hornets will go right to left. They send out the starting five of White, Slevin, Bowl, Mel, Borowitz. Dark gray jerseys, red numbers and letters, red trim for Hickory. Farrell in the home whites, navy numbers and letters outlined in gold, navy and gold trim. Nemo Jones, Curtis Newby, Jules Johnson, along with Malcolm Norman and Dorian Kane, the Farrell five. Farrell with its only lead of the night so far, 28-27.
Yeah, about that.
As we get ready to start quarter number 3 here at historic E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium. Mel on the left wing, top of the key for White. Slevin on the right wing, back up top to Borowitz. Threw it near side for White. He might not have been the intended recipient, but he caught it. Borowitz on the right wing, fires it back up top. Bull driving in. Bull up on the left hand. No good. Rebound tipped around. Pulled down by White. And Hickory will maintain possession. Left wing Slevin into the corner for Bull. Ashton Bull has it. Dumps it onto the baseline to Borwitz for the cutter down the lane. It's Mel. He puts it up. No good. Rebound White. Shovels it out to Slevin. 3 off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound grabbed by Borwitz. Puts it up and in. Hornets crashing the offensive glass. They retake the lead.
Yeah, that's another grown man rebound there by Borowitz, and just knocking guys over, creating a space. Went and got that one, and then a big, strong Mikan finish.
8 for Borowitz, 29-28. Now Farrell's first possession of quarter number 3. 1 minute gone by. Kane on the near right wing. Up top to Johnson. Johnson around a screen from Newby. Back to Kane on the right wing. Out to Johnson. Hickory in the man-to-man, correct, Chris?
They're in the man-to-man. You can tell they're playing, obviously, different guys different ways.
And a foul's going to be called on Jack White, a blocking foul. It'll be White's second.
Yeah.
Team first.
Jack White said, you and I are going to be friends, but got in there a little too close and picked up the foul.
So that's how I'm feeling. I enjoyed his performance at halftime in Detroit.
That was
on
awesome.
Thanksgiving.
That was awesome, yes.
Some of the people I was with didn't appreciate it. Well, I don't know if they were waiting for Wayne Cochran and the CC Riders or something. But either way, Farrell with the basketball, 29-28. Hickory with the lead. Farrell basketball. Chambers checked back in for the Steelers, replacing Newby in the lineup. Johnson right side. Johnson to the baseline underneath the hoop. Kicks it left side to Norman. Back to Johnson in the corner. He's open. 3. Around the rim and out, no good. And Jack White with the rebound for Hickory.
Yeah, when that one looked good. That was some good ball movement.
Borowitz left of the lane, puts it on the deck, and he's fouled. Nemo Jones went for the steal and whacked him on the arm, and that's number 3 on Nemo Jones. So Jones and Chambers both out there with 3 fouls.
Yeah, and you just get the sense that, they kind of have to be.
Slevin to inbound. Finds White in the left corner up top for Mel. Mel ball fake, drives in up with the right hand, short. Rebound pulled out of there by Chambers for Farrell. Remains 29-28, Hickory, 5:50 to go, third quarter. Johnson, the volleyball line, and now back towards the midcourt logo. Handed it off to Jones. That was shaky, nearly a backcourt violation. Give it off to Norman in the midcourt circle. Farrell tempting fate at midcourt.
Yeah, Hickory's really cranked up the pressure.
Johnson left wing, guarded by White. Now Johnson backs it out toward midcourt and breaks the 5 count. Johnson around a screen from Kane. Johnson guarded by Mel after a switch. Johnson, right-hand dribble, onto the baseline, down low for Kane, puts it up, too strong, no good, and the rebound secured by Mel for Hickory. Mel into the front court with it. Mel dumps it far block inside. Borowitz goes up, and it's stripped away by Johnson. It will stay Hickory ball on the baseline with 5:05 to go in the third quarter. Only points of the second half belong to Borowitz.
Yeah, they're trying to get him the ball. You could tell that was one of the instructions at halftime.
Inbound to Bull off of Borowitz. Screen, corner 3, no good. Rebound collected by Malcolm Norman for Farrell. Outlet ahead to Jones, and then he is fouled as Bull got him. That is Ashton Bull's first, team second. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Hickory. It is a full timeout for the Hornets. 4 minutes, 57 seconds to go in the third. Hickory with a 29-28 lead on Sports Radio 96.7.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
4:57 to go, third quarter. Hickory with the lead. Hornets taking a timeout. Chris, tonight we've had a little bit of everything. We've had some up and down. We've had 3-pointers. We've had the ball going inside. We've had kind of some grinded out possessions. It's kind of been a basketball potpourri tonight.
Yeah, it really has been. Just both teams kind of find something that works, and then the other team seems to be able to always have the answer And then that team has to answer. It's just been a really, really intriguing back and forth. And you said it, the name of the game. It hasn't been some, really X and O type of adjustments. Just been kind of effort adjustments. And both teams playing so hard.
Farrell ball moving left to right as we're under 5 minutes to go in the third. 29-28, Hickory leads. Norman back near midcourt with it. Guarded by Bull. Over to Johnson now, left sideline. Back near midcourt. Johnson to the left wing. Into the corner for Nemo Jones. And Jones fouled, a blocking foul on Jack White. That'll be his third. Team third.
Yeah, White's, kind of has the role on this team of being the defensive stopper. But we'll have to play a little bit different now with those fouls.
Inbound goes into the backcourt to Jules Johnson, who is guarded by the aforementioned Jack White.
That's his role.
I got midcourt. Norman with it. Norman guarded by Bull. Working left side to Johnson. Around a screen from Kane. Pick and roll to Kane. Kane down the lane, up on the right hand and good. Dorian Kane with 4. And Farrell retakes the lead, 30-29.
Great move by Kane. Great pass by Johnson.
Drive along the left baseline by Bull, and he is fouled on his way to the hoop. And we'll see who the guilty party is. It's going to be on Nemo Jones. That's his 4th.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy.
Nemo Jones picks up his 4th at the 4:12 mark of the third quarter.
Yeah, the Farrell bench is just confused that it was on him.
Saying he grabbed up high, up on the upper arm of the Hickory player.
Yeah, I think everybody thought it was going to be Kane, right?
Slevin drives in on Jones. Jumper in the lane, no good. Slevin had the rebound, and Norman took it away. Outlet down court for streaking Kane. Makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Kane lays it in. Dorian Kane back-to-back field goals. And Farrell with its largest lead of the night, 32-29.
Kane got hurt backing up after that.
Right wing with it. It's Bull. Works it inside. Borowitz across the lane. Up on the left hand. Good and a foul. Trevor Borowitz in double figures with 10. And he'll have a chance to tie the game at the free throw line.
Yeah, you could see that developing, right? Kane made that great layup and then hurt himself backing up and had to hustle back. He's guarding Borowitz. And they hit Borowitz, and he was able to make a great post move. Kane tried to get there, fouled him, and hurt it worse.
Kane checks out, replaced by twin brother Damar Kane. Borowitz, line to the left, good. Borowitz 3 for 3 at the line tonight, 11 points, and we are knotted up at 32 with 3:35 to go in the third quarter. Hickory back to the 2-1-2 now.
Yeah, this worked well for them in the first quarter.
Ball intercepted. Slevin saves it. Finds Bull, right wing for Mel. 3, Mel, line drive, no good. Slevin, weak side board. On the left wing now for Mel. Mel dumps it down low for Borowitz. He'll put it up, in and a foul. Trevor Borowitz has given Hickory the lead, 34-32. Another three-point opportunity upcoming. The foul is on Johnson, his first, team 4th.
Yeah, when in doubt, get it to Borowitz, right? Good offensive rebound. Hustle there by Hickory, got it back to Chris Mell, and he made a really nice pass after drawing the defender to Borowitz.
Ryan Dissler, 5'9" senior, in for Hickory. He checked in on the last stoppage, recently back after an injury. Borowitz, line to the left, rattles out, no good. Damar Kane, the rebound. He'll get it off to Johnson. Johnson ahead for Gavin Pettiford, the freshman who checked in for the first time moments ago. Norman left of the lane, dumps it down low for Chambers, puts it up and in. Bryson Chambers with 5 and another tie, this time at 34.
Yeah, great job by Farrell breaking the press. Pettiford made a really nice penetrating pass there to get that started.
Pettiford had a very good freshman season on the football field as the backup quarterback and a guy that Amp Pegues really likes, and I think Malik Miller's fond of him tonight too after that play.
That play, yes.
2:40 to go in the third. Left wing with it, it's Borowitz. Borowitz to the block, spins up with the right hand. Too strong, no good. Chambers yanks down the rebound.
Yeah, big strong rebound by Chambers. Good post defense by Farrell.
Johnson right wing. Johnson to the foul line, dumps it down low for Chambers. It's deflected. Grabbed by Pettiford. Goes up, no, but a foul. Gavin Pettiford got the defender in the air, and he has a chance to put Farrell back on top.
Yeah, good hustle by him. Offensive rebound, and how about that jump hop? We know Coach Campman's in the house. You mentioned that earlier. He was doing that jump hop 20 years before anybody else was teaching it, and he's probably not real happy about it, how it happened, but he's got to love that.
Foul on Mel, his second, team fourth. Both teams are in the bonus for the final 2:24 of the third quarter. Line to the right, first one short for Gavin Pettiford. Noah Kovac returns, Mel out on the Hickory side, so the Hornets have the two bigs back in, Kovac and Borowitz.
This was a tough lineup for Farrell to deal with in that man-to-man late in the first quarter.
Pettiford, line to the right, puts it up, and no good, but the rebound grabbed by Damar Kane. Kane will fire it back out to Johnson. Right corner, Norman, three, long, rebound, Pettiford lost it, grabbed underneath by Kane, but he stepped on the baseline, and it will be Hickory basketball, but Damar Kane has given Farrell a jolt of energy.
How about Kane and Pettiford, two guys that are about 5'9", banging around in there against Hickory's bigs and getting offensive rebounds, just hard work.
Slevin over the timeline with it as we approach the 2-minute mark and a 34-all deadlock. Bull right wing, up top to Borowitz. Left side, Disler, now back to Borowitz. Right corner for Slevin. Far block Kovac, and he is fouled down low. It's going to be number 4 on Chambers.
Yeah.
And bonus time, the foul is on Bryson Chambers. His 4th, team 5th. So 2 Farrell men have 4 fouls.
Yeah, and as important as Nemo Jones is to Farrell's pressure and to the offense, Chambers is the tougher one tonight for Farrell to deal with because he's the guy that can guard Kovac. There really is not anyone else.
Kovac 1 of 2 at the line tonight. First one is good. 35-34. Hickory back on top. 4th point of the night for the 6'5 senior Kovac. Curtis Newby returns for Farrell, replacing Chambers.
Yeah, it will be his task moving forward here, guarding Kovac. Tough task for the freshman.
Kovac, line to the left. Deep crouch, aims, shoots, and good. 36-34. Hickory back on top. With 1:53 to go, third quarter. Norman in the backcourt, looking for Pettiford off his hands, but grabbed by Damar Kane. Kane will give it off to Johnson. Johnson along the near sideline. Stumbled, kept the dribble going, and then is going to be fouled by Slevin, a blocking foul. And Farrell will have free throws. Slevin's first, but it's the team's 5th.
Yeah.
Jules Johnson, 3 of 4 at the line tonight. Looking to tie the game.
Yeah, they're not giving it to him. Oh, yeah, they are. No, they're not. Okay.
Well,
Johnson is so difficult to do. Like, Hickory wants to press, but if you press him, his running back instincts kick in, and it's tough to not foul him.
I may have marked a foul on the wrong side. That's the 4th foul. I apologize. 2 errors tonight. That's a season high for me.
Yeah.
And that's a lie. Down the lane, Newby up and good. Jules Johnson fired it into the big freshman. That's no error there.
No errors there. He is, again, really good at the assist. Nice finish by Newby.
36-all, 1:15 to go in the third. Left corner, Borowitz 3 short. Johnson the rebound. Johnson ahead for Farrell. To the line to the lane, the entry. Found Norman up and in. Malcolm Norman, his first 2-pointer of the night. That gives Farrell a 38-36 lead, and Hickory is going to take a timeout, a full timeout with 1:01 to go in quarter number 3. The Farrell Steelers have the lead, 38-36. We'll be back with more third quarter action after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7, and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
1:01 to go, third quarter. Farrell 38, Hickory 36, each team with 3 timeouts remaining. Arrow belongs to Farrell. Both teams are in the bonus. 5 fouls on Farrell, 4 on Hickory. That's what I did in my book. I just I marked it for the right player, but then put it on the wrong side, and the team caught it going.
Right.
So I apologize to the listeners and viewers out there. So that's why there were no free throws.
Yeah, no apologies necessary for the game that we've watched, they've watched, and listened to. This has been one heck of a high school basketball game.
Region 4 took a little while for the teams to get into league play, but it's been worth waiting for.
Yeah.
Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Hickory down 2 with the basketball. Ashton Bowl on the near left wing, guarded by Pettiford. Top of the key to Slevin. Slevin with the dribble now back in the near wing to Bowl, and a foul away from the ball as Johnson pleading his case with Mark Weir. I think they signaled it on the wrong. It's on Johnson. He fouled Borowitz. Johnson's second. But they signaled number 12. They signaled the shooter. Yep, and then Mark Weir says it is on number 3, Johnson, and number 12, Borowitz, is the shooter.
Yeah.
So
We're doing a good job giving a good explanation to Malik.
Mark Weir, one of the best.
He's one of the best. I love how he kind of acts out the foul. That's one of my favorite things about him is whatever the foul is, he like demonstrates it. So like if you have any questions, that's what happened.
Line to the left. First one is good for Trevor Borowitz. Makes it 38-37. Second one off the mark, and Jules Johnson with the rebound. 36 seconds to go, third quarter. Norman back to Johnson, ahead to Pettiford on the near right wing. Gavin Pettiford out to Johnson, and we'll see if Farrell goes for the final shot.
I think they're going to try. Hickory's going to do everything they can to not let them.
Norman back near midcourt. Norman guarded by Slevin. 20 seconds to go, third period. And a double dribble called on Norman, picked it up and put it back down, so it will be Hickory ball and ample time for the Hornets.
Yeah, he caught it and dribbled it on the catch because he didn't catch it clean. And you could tell by kind of what he thought. You could tell kind of the way he was waiting for the offense to get set that he was going to take that dribble, and sure enough, double dribble.
13 seconds to go. Slevin on the near wing with it into the corner to Borowitz. Borowitz back to Slevin near side. 8 seconds to Bowl off a screen. Corner 3, Bowl no good. Rebound grabbed by Slevin, and then Slevin gets tangled up. The foul will go on Damar Kane with 2.4 seconds to go. Two guys going for the basketball, and Kane gets the short end of that deal. Kyler Slevin, who hit the deck pretty hard, bounces back up, and he will shoot 2, looking to put Hickory back on top with 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Slevin, 10 first-half points, has not scored in the second half.
You could tell he had the beat on that loose ball, and Kane really no recourse but to foul him.
Slevin hits the first one, 38 all. Now Hickory pulls the big guys out of the lane. They put Mel and Bowl in the lane with Slevin. 2.4 seconds to go. Slevin line to the left to break the tie, and he does. 39-38. Johnson in the backcourt, 60-footer on the way. It is off the backboard. And that is the end of an entertaining third quarter. The teams swap the lead back and forth, and right now it is Hickory on top. We've played 3 quarters tonight at E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium. Hickory 39, Farrell 38. Back with the fourth quarter on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
I run a local business. With payroll, expenses, taxes, and equipment, taking care of business is a lot of work. But at my bank, I get mobile banking, online bill pay, and the financial advice I need to make the best decisions for my business. My bank is a financial partner I can count on.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question.
Home policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end. Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
the turn to the fourth quarter, Hickory has inched ahead of Farrell, 39-38. It will be Farrell ball to start the fourth quarter, along with Chris Burtch. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Aaron Biro producing our game. And, boy, what a fun one tonight. What a great opening to Region 4 play this week.
Yeah, really been a great opening week. Mercer and Slippery Rock just went to overtime, speaking of Region 4.
What's the score?
35-35.
So one of those teams we 1-1. Maybe both of these teams be 1-1 depending on what happens. Dorian Kane gets a pass from Johnson. Kane lays it up and in. And Farrell back on top, 40-39. Dorian Kane with 8.
I got Johnson with 6 assists. That's another impressive pick and roll assist for him there.
You're onto the second hand now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He got the one for the thumb there. Slevin left baseline. Slevin reverse layup blocked by Newby. Rebound goes out of bounds. It will. Whose ball is it?
Hickory ball.
It'll be Hickory ball. Yeah. Kane ended up on top of Slevin. They went down like dominoes.
I think Kane blocked it off of Slevin, and then it came back and hit Kane, and then went out of bounds. I think that's what the referees are ruling.
So Nemo Jones out, Damar Kane back in. So we have both Kane brothers in for the first time tonight with 7:24 to go in the fourth. White on the right wing for Borowitz, the right elbow. Kick it left side to Christopher Mell. Mell to the foul line. Mell to Borowitz, left elbow, onto the right baseline. White jumper on the way, no good. Rebound collected by Damar Kane.
Big time box out by Johnson there on Borowitz after that Kovac shot.
7 minutes to go in regulation. Farrell up a point and with the basketball moving left to right. White jerseys, navy numbers and letters, old gold and navy trim. Actually regular gold, not old gold, it's new gold. And timeout called by Farrell as it was close to a 5-second violation. But it'll be a 30-second timeout taken by Farrell with 6:50 to go in the fourth. We will keep it here. A reminder after the game, while the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. The league standings coming into tonight. Grove City 2-0 after the win last night. Hickory 1-0. Sharon 1-1. Farrell 0-1. Then both Mercer and Slippery Rock at 0-1. Of course, as Chris alluded to, they are in overtime.
Yep, 45-45. I was going up 35-35, 45-45. So
if Farrell would win this one, we'd have 4 teams at 1-1.
How about that? Yeah, I was just thinking that.
If Hickory wins, we have a tie for first, and Steelers will be 2 games out with 8 to go.
Yeah.
And with losses to the 2 teams that are 2-0. But a lot will be determined over the final 6:50 of regulation.
Yeah, we got a long way to go here.
Nemo Jones to inbound, finds Norman. Jones out there with the 4 personal fouls. Norman back on the left wing for Johnson. Hickory in the dark steel-colored jerseys, red numbers and letters, red trim. Johnson doubled near midcourt, gets it over to Dorian Kane. Kane to Johnson. Johnson on the baseline into the paint for Newby, fumbled it loose on the floor, and a foul will be called. It's going to go on Dorian Kane, a loose ball foul.
Kane's still hurting a little bit.
Kane's second, team first.
I love the offense-defense substitution that Malik Miller's doing.
100%.
Yeah, you know that. You know me with that. I maybe overdid that, but I love that as a.
Jones out, Damar Kane back in. Slevin into the front court, spin dribble to foul line. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, batted around, it hit a leg, popped up in the air, and it goes out of bounds off of Hickory. It will be Farrell basketball. Now Jones back in, and Damar Kane out with 6:17 to go. It's Chambers also back in. Chambers, Dorian Kane, Norman, Jones, and Johnson for Farrell. Jones doubled in the backcourt. Looking, gets it ahead to Norman over the timeline. Malcolm Norman down the lane, up with the right hand. High off the glass, no good. Rebound, Christopher Mell. Mell leads the break. Mell whips it across the lane to Borowitz on the block. Up with the jump shot, no good. Rebound grabbed by Nemo Jones. Hickory, which was dominating the offensive glass earlier,
yeah,
it's been a lot of one-and-dones.
That's it. You're exactly right. A lot of that's been Jules Johnson.
Johnson, left side, is fouled coming around a screen. Defender popped out and is called for the foul. It's going to be on Noah Kovac.
So
his second, team first.
Yeah. So what they're doing with Johnson, Briggsy, is they're doubling him, hoping that he gets rid of the ball. The problem for Hickory has been he's not getting rid of it. He's just attacking the double team and has been drawing a bunch of fouls.
40-39, Farrell down to 5:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Johnson up top, lost it, got it back, gives it off to Nemo Jones. Against the Hickory man-to-man, White, Slevin, Bull, Borowitz, and Mel. Hickory has its starting 5 out there. Johnson gets it near side for Kane, down low for Chambers, puts it up, no good. May have been deflected by Borowitz. Borowitz grabs a defensive rebound.
It was blocked by Borowitz. That was a big-time block. Another one of those moments here where I have a little better angle right under the basket than you do.
Mel on the right wing, down low for the back cutter. Bull layup is good. Ashton Bull on the back cut puts Hickory on top, 41-40. Bull, first two-pointer of the night, first points of the second half. He has 8.
Yeah, great back screen, great pass by Mel, good finish by Bull.
Nemo Jones left side to Johnson. Jules Johnson works it down low for Kane, puts it up and in. 10 for Dorian Kane, a season high.
Yeah, Johnston again drew the double team, got a little bit of dribble penetration, and able to find Kane again.
42-41 Farrell, 4:32 to go, fourth period. Left wing, Kyler Slevin has it. Up top for White, reversal on the right wing, Borowitz. Up top, 3, Bull on the way, got it. Ashton Bull hits a 3. Hickory back on top by 2. Bull's third 3 of the night. He's in double figures with 11. And the Hornets will take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. With 4:21 to go, we'll take it with them. Hickory back on top, 44-42 on Sports Radio 96.7 WLLF Mercer Hermitage.
Looking for a place where you or a loved one can thrive with a community that cares? Discover the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where independent living meets peace of mind. Our private apartments offer the freedom to live on your terms with personal care and daily assistance available if needed. Short-term stays are also available. For more information or to schedule your in-person tour, visit rwsv.org or call 724-347-0998. The Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where comfort, care, and community come together. Equal housing opportunity.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Farrell ball coming out of the timeout. Each team with 2 timeouts left. A full and a 30 for Hickory. 2 fulls for Farrell. Hickory has the arrow. Farrell has the ball. Hickory has the lead, 44-42. Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch with you tonight here at Farrell High School's E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium. And Hickory back to the zone, Chris?
Hickory back in the 3-2 zone, but they've extended it a little bit with Jack White.
Almost looks like a 1-2-2,
yeah,
right?
Yep.
Right corner, Norman with it. He's doubled, threw it inside, and it's intercepted. Jack White with a steal.
There he was, making that drop from that middle spot in the zone, getting the steal on the block. That's the drop you make.
3:50 to go in the fourth. Hickory up 2 and with the basketball. Top of the key, Mel with it. Left wing for Bull. Bull with all 5 Hickory points in the fourth quarter, including a go-ahead 3 on the last possession. Borowitz, right wing, guarded by Jules Johnson. Left side for Bull, driving in, up with the left hand, good and a foul. Ashton Bull went around the defender Jones with the 4 personals, and it's a 3-point opportunity for Ashton Bull. Yeah, fouls on Dorian Kane, his 3rd, team 2nd.
Yeah, Bull just that little hesitation move on the catch. And then just a big-time rip through going to his left. Drew the contact, kissed it up off the board. Hoop and arm.
No good on the free throw, though. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Rebound, Jules Johnson. 4-point game, 3:28 to go in the fourth. Malcolm Norman on the near right wing for Farrell. Norman, 4 threes tonight, 14 points, the leading scorer for the Steelers. Johnson back to Nemo Jones up top, and Hickory packs in the 3-2 zone.
Yeah, it's been a while since it's been a 2-possession game, hasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Jones on the near wing up top for Kane, Dorian Kane. Back to Jones, and now Kane with it. They play catch with 3 minutes to go. Backside lob inside for Chambers on the block. He'll put it up and in. Chambers was 7.
Wow, what a great pass by Nemo Jones.
46-44. 2:50 to go in the fourth. Glad you could join us tonight for this one. Been everything we asked for and then some. Bull back near midcourt, working on Norman. Bull into the lane, up on the right hand, back of the rim, front of the rim, no good. Chambers the rebound. And now Farrell with it, a chance to retake the lead. Hickory bench wanted a foul call.
What great determination by Chambers to just go get it.
Kane with it. Kane to Jones. They go left side to Johnson. Pestered out there on the far side by Kyler Slevin. Back out to Jones, near right side, Dorian Kane, and back to Jones near midcourt. Left wing for Johnson. Johnson, three on the way. It is long, and Borowitz with a defensive rebound for Hickory.
It's the right shot, certainly. You know, he's not known for his three-point shooting, but he was open and in rhythm, just didn't fall.
1:55 to go in the fourth. Hickory with the ball, 46-44, the Hickory lead. Slevin, left corner for Jack White. Pivots and swings it up to Borowitz. Borowitz into the lane, kicks it back right side to Slevin. Onto the baseline for White. White pumps, work across the lane to Mel on the block. Mel posting up, stripped by Jones. It's out of bounds. And it will be Farrell, or a Hickory ball, I should say. Jones out, Damar Kane back in with 1:38 to go in regulation.
Yeah, Jones had to stay in on play defense on transition there, but did not get his fifth foul, so Coach Miller gets him right out of there.
And we have a fan getting the bums rush. We also have a timeout by Hickory, so lots to sort out. I believe it is a Hickory fan who will get to listen to the game on the radio the rest of the night. We're going to take a break. 30-second timeout for Hickory with 1:38 to go. Back with the finish on Sports Radio 96.7.
Loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Hickory with the ball. Hornets down to one timeout. They have a 2-point lead, 1:38 left in regulation. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight. It'll be a 1-4 low on the inbound for Hickory in the forecourt. Slevin to trigger.
Oh, yeah, this is a great out-of-bounds play. Watch this.
Slevin up top to Borowitz. Looking inside, finds Kovac at the right elbow. Right wing to Mellon, now back out to Ashton Bowl. 1:30 to go in regulation. Mel right wing, guarded by Dorian Kane, lost the ball, but it ended up in the hands of Bull, and then Bull was fouled. Bull fouled by Malcolm Norman. Norman's second, team third. So Hickory not yet in the bonus. On the other side, Hickory only one foul.
Yeah.
Slevin the inbound, gets it down low for Kovac, put up, can't get it to go. Damar Kane the rebound.
That was huge.
1:15 to go in regulation. Farrell now with a chance to tie or take the lead.
Okay. Hickory talking about where Norman is here in this 3-2 zone. He burned him in the first half from the corner.
He hit 4 threes inside. They get it to Damar Kane. Up the left hand and good. What a pass from Johnson.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Damar Kane, what a time for his first points of the night.
Wow, that's magician stuff, that pass, and a great shot by Kane.
46 all. 47 seconds to go in the fourth. If there's a jump ball, Hickory has the arrow. Slevin finds Mel on the right wing. Mel with it. Christopher Mel will give it back to Bull. Now out to Mel near midcourt.
Coach Mel wants him to be patient, not necessarily hold for one, but be real patient.
Slevin stumbles, lost the basketball, put up a prayer of a shot, it was no good. Johnson into the front court with it. Damar Kane slow to get up. And Malik Miller, displaying his youthful enthusiasm, a lot of spring in his legs, gets a timeout with 19.4 seconds to go. It's a full timeout for Farrell with 19.4 seconds left. Farrell has a chance to win it. We'll be back with a finish on Sports Radio 96.7.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-aged children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
The scoreboard showing Farrell out of timeouts. So when the timeout when the fan was ejected, I thought it was Hickory that took it, but we'll see how things play out.
All right.
46 all, 19 seconds to go.
I wonder if maybe Hickory will try to deny the ball in. That's tough when Jules Johnson is on the team. But
Hickory one foul, so the Hornets maybe could use some fouls here, burn up clock.
Yeah.
Nemo Jones inbound to the backcourt to Johnson.
Nice out-of-bounds play to get it in.
Down to 15 seconds. Johnson over the timeline with it to Nemo Jones near midcourt, and he's fouled by Slevin with 9 seconds to go.
Yeah, there
it's
you go.
Slevin's second, team second.
And you can see Coach Mel and staff telling them, just keep on fouling, melt the clock away.
9.1 seconds to go. And it will be Jones to inbound.
Farrell, doesn't dare, try to run something crazy here, to try to stop them from doing that. They got to get the ball in. That's the key.
Some confusion now. Jones looking to get it in. Lob into the backcourt, caught by Johnson. 8 seconds to go. Johnson over the timeline, and he's fouled by Bull. Johnson put up a shot, but it was well after the foul. It's Bull's second, team third, and with a foul out on the perimeter, the inbound from the sideline again with 5.6 seconds to go.
Yeah, great job so far with this strategy by Hickory.
Kovac in. You wonder if he'll guard the inbound, perhaps.
Yeah.
Slevin out.
They've taken just enough time in each one that they can maybe melt this whole thing away.
Jones to inbound, looking, guarded by the 6'5" Kovac, into the backcourt, grabbed by Johnson, and Johnson fouled with 3 seconds to go. That's the fourth foul.
Okay, so still 3 seconds. That's time to get something.
Foul is on Kovac, his third. The inbound will come on the near side, right at the edge of the coach's box in the forecourt. Johnson will trigger, and Kovac at 6'5" will guard him, but timeout Hickory. So the Hornets take time with 3 seconds left in regulation. Full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. Come back with a finish. Farrell looks to win it when we come back on Sports Radio 96.7.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. Who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
46-46, Farrell has the basketball. 3.1 seconds to go in regulation. Hickory taking a timeout to set up the defense. Hornets have 1 left. Farrell does not have a timeout. Slevin back in, Kovac out. So they lose the big entry defender, but gain the perimeter defense and speed.
Yeah, that's
46 all. It'll be Jules Johnson to inbound on the near sideline.
interesting that Johnson's taking it out. You might want him to take the shot.
We'll see what happens here. Johnson looking. Backdoor lob. Chambers went up, tried to catch it, went out of bounds. 2 seconds to go, and now Hickory will have it in the backcourt.
Oh, my.
Kovac back in. Timeout, Hickory. So the Hornets, with 2 seconds left, will have the basketball. Timeout, Hickory. Full timeout with 2 seconds to go.
That's a great play.
We'll keep it here.
That's a great play. Just a little bit too high. Chambers mistimed the jump. The ball was a little bit too high. But that's a play that everybody who watches the game on film will be putting that play in for that situation.
2 seconds to go. Farrell has a foul to give, but 2 seconds, that's you're really pushing your luck if you try to foul.
I agree. Right, I agree. Yeah, you get there a split second late, somebody tries to launch a half-court shot or something on the catch. That would be a disaster. Yeah, I just think you just want to be solid, make them catch the ball. This is the key. This is what Malik Miller's telling them right now.
What a spot to be in as an interim head coach.
Yeah, not bad. He's certainly done a great job. But you want them to catch the ball going away from the basket. Whoever catches this inbounds pass for Hickory, if you're Farrell, you want them to be going away from the basket.
Hickory has to go the length of the court, and it's going to be Borowitz to trigger. He cannot move, but Farrell's not going to guard the inbounder. Kovac is deep in the backcourt, or deep at the other end of the forecourt. Borowitz, the baseball pass, caught by Kovac, tip right side, 3, ball for the win, he got it! Ashton Ball hits the 3, and Hickory wins it, 49-46. Tic-tac-toe, Borowitz to Kovac, and the 3 from Ashton Ball to win it, 49-46.
Wow! That was Duke, Kentucky stuff. Christian Leitner. The great pass, the little tip there by Kovac out to the wing. It didn't go perfect. It was tipped a little bit, but Bowl knocked it down.
Ashton Bowl hits the 3 to win it for Hickory. 49-46 the final. Hickory is 10-1, 2-0 in conference play. And what a heartbreaking loss tonight for Farrell. A gallant effort foiled at the very end.
Absolutely gallant effort by Farrell. They did everything they had to do for 3 quarters, everything after the first quarter. Hickory hung in there, dealt with all of Farrell's runs, and then obviously finds a way to make a big play right at the end.
Ashton Bowl hits the 3 at the buzzer. He scored all 10 points for Hickory in the fourth quarter. Hickory wins it 49-46. We'll be back with a full postgame after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Mailer Insurance is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Mailer's honors Farrell basketball standout Janiyah Daniels as a December Female Athlete of the Month. Mailer's Insurance also honors Greenville football and wrestling star Rudy Gentili as a December Male Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to Farrell's Janiyah Daniels and Greenville's Rudy Gentili as they are the December Mailer Insurance Athletes of the Month. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's Agency Inc. affiliate.
The tax team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service. Reed & Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed & Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed & Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We are back here tonight at Farrell's E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium, where Hickory wins it at the buzzer, 49-46. Ashton Bowles 3 to win it. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight. Aaron Byro back in the studio. The whole team gathered around Ashton Bowl, local TV, Channel 27 down there. And I have a hunch he might be joining us. Get him up so, here. Yeah. Not to give away our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, but when you score all 10 points in the fourth quarter on the road and hit the game winner to beat a backyard rival, that's a pretty good down payment on being the Reinhardt's Player of the Game.
Yeah, I would say. But, just a tremendous effort by him. And he hit some really gutsy shots before that. I remember when the first time he scored in the fourth quarter, you were like, he hadn't scored in the fourth quarter yet. And then he rattled off, about 11 points after that moment, and including the big game winner. And, an amazing night for this Hickory Hornet team, Ashton Bowl, and a memory at the end of the game they'll never forget.
49-46, our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game is Ashton Bowl. And like all of our players of the game, he will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Laundryman in Hermitage. 16 points tonight for Bowl. Hit 2 threes early to get Hickory off to a great start.
Right. Yep.
Hickory led 15-5 after one. So he got him off to a good start, and he made it a great finish as well for the Hickory Hornets tonight.
Great finish by Bowl, and that's right. It was him that hit those threes early against Farrell's zone. You could see Farrell was coming out and was playing that zone, and he knocked a couple of shots down, and we see Coach Mel trying to make his way through the throng to get up here.
Of course, last night the Grove City Sharon game, the Kennedy Wilmington girls game. Thinking, how are you going to top those? Well,
here we go.
We did tonight, 49-46. Hickory gets the victory, and we're going to keep it here. Coach Mel is on his way up.
Yeah.
And the Ashton Bowl will be as well, and we'll be turning it over to Chris for those festivities here shortly. But 49-46 the final. Our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game is Ashton Bowl. And he has his customized T-shirt from the Laundryman in Hermitage. And money will also be placed into a scholarship fund in his name. At the end of the year, we'll have the Reinhardt's Insurance Student Athlete Scholarship. Chris Mel joining us, along with Ashton Bowl, who has a T-shirt. He has a black eye. He has 4 threes. And we'll go ahead and face over this way, guys, towards the camera. You guys should be on camera, not me. So congratulations, Coach Mel and Ashton Bowl. Had them all the way. We're going to we'll bring in Ashton first. And Ashton Bowl, Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. Congratulations. What a night.
Yeah, Ashton, I don't want to bury the lead. I got a lot of questions I want to ask you, but take us through that last play.
That last shot, Coach Mel drove a great play. 2 seconds left. 2 seconds left. Trevor threw a perfect pass to Noah.
Yeah.
He tipped it right to me, and I had enough time to let it fly, and it went in.
You weren't born yet, but have you ever seen the Duke, Kentucky Christian Leitner shot?
No, I haven't.
It was a very similar play to that. So you were Christian Leitner in this case, but just a terrific play, a terrific memory. I thought in the first quarter of the game tonight, Farrell came out. They were playing that zone. They were playing pretty well. You guys were moving the ball, and you just seemed to be able to catch the ball in rhythm a couple of times, knock it down. Is that something you guys feel confident in against the zone?
That's a shot I practice a lot, especially against the zone. It's always going to be open. And once I started hitting those, the bigs started getting open, allowed Trevor and Noah to score some easy buckets after those.
Yeah, and again, you guys came out, you kind of jumped on them early in the first quarter, but Farrell came storming back. You knew it wasn't going to be easy, but you have to love kind of your team collectively the poise you had. You seniors, you've been through a lot. That has to feel pretty good knowing that you guys can win a game like this when you got a good team's best shot.
Oh yeah, that's exactly. We feel great when we can beat a team like that in a situation like that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ashton Bowl, congratulations on an amazing night. Certainly a memory you and your teammates won't forget soon. So, congrats on the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, and we'll bring in your coach now. So, congrats on a great night.
Thank you.
Ashton Bowl, our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. And now we bring in head coach Chris Mell. Coach, you had him all the way tonight.
Yeah, okay. Hey, what a game, huh? What an atmosphere.
Yeah.
Credit to Farrell, credit to Malik. I was joking with Marco, his dad, afterwards. I said, Marco, you broke our tradition. You know, what's up with you talking to your son? Were you giving some pointers there before the game or what? Tongue-in-cheek, right? Yeah. And, you know, proud of him. I've seen him grow up. It was a great opportunity for him. Farrell played their butts off. Yeah. They played really, really well. We're very lucky to come out here with a victory.
Yeah, I thought, you know, it was one of those things where it seemed like tonight nothing worked for very long. Like everything you guys did, you did well, but then all of a sudden an adjustment was made, and you had to make an adjustment. It was just one of those nights. You have to feel pretty good about your guys responding to that.
Our guys have responded all year. That's the second time we've won at the buzzer. Kyler Slevin hit one at Iroquois. You know, that doesn't go in unless we execute it. It's got to be a great pass. Noah's got to go get the ball against Johnson, who's, you know, going to Nebraska for football, right?
Yeah.
And Noah made a great pass, and then Ashton, you know, nerves of steel, knocking that down. It looks great when it goes in. Yeah. If it doesn't go in, we play overtime. Who knows where it goes? But I would still put money on my guys because we don't give up. They do not give up. We've been in situations where we look bad, and we just continue to find a way to get it done. And that's a mark of a good team.
And also coming down the stretch, it was Farrell that had possession, a chance to win it in the last half minute or so. Yeah. You had only committed one foul to that point, and of course
we played
the new-ish foul rules now kind of you took advantage of them, were able to burn up some time.
You have to. You know, we only had one team foul. I didn't want Jack to pick up his fourth, right? Obviously, but yeah. I mean, you got to play the clock. Listen, I'm blessed with great coaches. This is far from a one-man gig. Those guys are. I told you in the pregame, Chris, they're the best around, and they're always in my ear. And we work so well as a team, and I couldn't be more proud of tonight. Now we got to get up tomorrow, and we got to play Meadville at Westminster, and then we have our foe Sharon on Tuesday. So we knew we were going to get Farrell's best. Credit to them. You got to win your region games at home. And, you know, hats off to them.
You know, one of the things, obviously, everyone's going to be talking about the night that Ashton Bowl had, the play at the end. But a guy that was just a workhorse all night long, Trevor Borowitz. Yeah, I mean, it's weird to think about a guy that is kind of the identified, you know, star of your team. But his efforts tonight almost kind of went under the radar, but he was terrific all night.
We wouldn't have been there without. We wouldn't have been in that position without him tonight.
Right.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, for sure. He's just a workhorse, and he'll make big shot after big shot when you need it, and when you need a clutch foul shot, he'll put one in for you too.
Yep. Hickory a winner tonight, 49-46. Coach Mell, congratulations! Thank you for joining us. A heart stopper, I'm sure, for everybody down on the bench and the floor. It was. This was. You know, we knew it was going to be a good game. We didn't expect it. We did not expect this. This was an instant classic. Congratulations. Try to get some sleep, and then your reward, you get to turn around and play.
I guarantee you that.
What time's the game tomorrow with me?
6 o'clock.
So you have a little time. Little time. And then
shout out to Farrell and their administration. What about the? I mean, the EJ's always been a special place. How about the video boards and just the atmosphere?
Yes,
they do a fantastic job here, and really appreciate the opportunity to play here. Thank you guys for covering us. You guys have a great night.
You too, Coach Mell. Congratulations. That's Hickory coach Chris Mell joining us in the post game. His team a winner, 49-46. Ashton Bowl joining us as well, the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. The win tonight for Hickory. We're going to take a break. It'll be our last break. We'll come back with the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game, the scoring recap, and scores from around the area on Sports Radio 96.7.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 And enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call, and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in, and Flynn's will get you in right now.
And tell them Finney sent you.
Vay's Pub and Grill is thrilled to announce the December 2025 Mercer County Team of the Month, awarding this honor to the Hickory Competitive Spirit Team. Congratulations to Coach Nicole Cox and her Hornets team for securing their 8th consecutive District 10 championship. Hickory Competitive Cheer is celebrated as the December Vay's Pub and Grill Mercer County Team of the Month. For more information, visit vayspubandgrill.com.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
Welcome back one final time to Farrell's E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium, along with Chris Burtch. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Aaron Byro in the studio producing our game. Hickory wins it 49-46 on Ashton Bowles' three-pointer at the buzzer. Hickory led tonight by Ashton Bowl. 2 twos, 4 threes, 0 for 2 at the line, 16 points as he scored 6 of the first 9 for Hickory, and they scored the last 10, all 10 points in the fourth quarter tonight for Ashton Bowl. 16 for him, and that was a game high. One of 3 men in double figures for the Hornets. Trevor Borowitz with 14, 5 field goals, 4 of 6 at the line for 14. Kyler Slevin, big first half for him. He scored 10 in the first half, finished with 12, a 2 threes, 4 of 5 at the line. Noah Kovac off the bench. A field goal, 3 of 4 at the line, 5 points, and a very big assist at the end of the game on the game winner by Bowl. Christopher Mell, a field goal for 2. Jack White started, did not score. Ryan Dissler played, did not score. For Hickory tonight, the Hornets had 10 twos, 6 threes, 11 of 17 at the line, 49 points. On the Farrell side, Malcolm Norman led the way with 14 points, a 2 and 4 threes. He had 14. Dorian Kane, who got the start tonight, came up big. 5 field goals for a season-high 10 points. Bryson Chambers, 3 field goals, 1 of 2 at the line for 7. Jules Johnson, a field goal, 3 of 6 at the line. He finishes with 5 points. Curtis Newby, 2 baskets for 4 points. And Nemo Jones, 2 field goals for 4. Damar Kane, a basket in the fourth quarter off the bench. He had 2. Gavin Pettiford went 0 for 2 at the line, did not score. Farrell, 15 twos, 4 threes, 4 of 10 at the line, 46 points. Hickory led 15-5 after one quarter. Farrell rallied to take the lead 28-27 at the break, as it was Norman hitting his 4th three of the night at the second quarter buzzer to make it 28-27. Hickory inched ahead 39-38 by the end of 3. The fourth quarter, Hickory led 46-42, but baskets by Chambers, and then Damar Kane tied it at 46. Farrell had the basketball in the final half minute. Hickory burned up the clock by committing 3 fouls. They'd only had 1 to that point, and then ended up with 3 seconds to go. Farrell attempted a backdoor lob from the sideline. Pass was just a bit long. It went out of bounds with 2 seconds to go. Hickory called timeout. The inbound from Trevor Borowitz. He threw it from the baseline to about the top of the foul circle, between the top of the key and the foul line. Noah Kovac, the 6'5 senior, went up, caught it, quick tip to Ashton Bowl in the right wing. He let it fly, swished the net, and Hickory wins at 49-46.
Yeah, great description of that last play and a recap of the game, Ryan Briggs. And, again, just a great play. And, you practice those plays. You actually at some point, and you spend a couple of minutes. So we're up 1, down 1. Here's, and again, you could tell that Hickory was well schooled on that play. And Kovac made a great tap, and Bowl just stepped into that as confident as could be.
Time now for our Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game, brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel in Sharp. So open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. And tonight we recognize Hickory senior Noah Kovac, 5 points off the bench, just strong presence. And then, of course, even if you'd done nothing else, you might have got it for that assist at the end. But Noah Kovac, a guy who, played a lot last year as a junior, think, senior, I'm going to be a starter. And he hasn't been starting.
Right.
But to accept that role and now excel in it, I mean, that's it says a lot about what they have going at Hickory. And Noah Kovac, a very deserving Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game.
I mean, he'll be on the ballot for all region. He'll be on the ballot amongst the coaches to play. And you could see a guy that is a sixth man being like second team all region, something like that. I mean, he is that caliber of a player. He brings so much to that team. He's a matchup nightmare for everybody that doesn't have a 6'5 guy. He was terrific all night doing kind of what he does.
Noah Kovac is the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game, and he'll now be entered into the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the year competition. At the end of the season, we will recognize one of our subs of the game as a Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the year. So congratulations to Hickory's Noah Kovac, the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game. That award, as well as the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, powered by Landmark Information Services. Hickory wins it tonight 49-46. So the standings at the moment through 2 of 10 games, Grove City 2-0, Hickory 2-0. Those teams will play January 27th at Grove City, which I believe is the last team in the rotation for. Yeah. Yes, so they will close the first half against each other on the 27th. So they're both 2-0. Sharon is 1-1. We have another team at 1-1. We'll talk about that in a minute. And Farrell now drops to 0-2. The Steelers will be at Mercer on Tuesday night. They play Moon tomorrow at Westminster. Hickory has Meadville tomorrow night at 6 at Westminster. One other game in Region 4 tonight. It was a good one, too, Mercer and Slippery Rock.
Yeah, no question about it. Mercer and Slippery Rock went into overtime, 45-45. Mercer made a basket. Slippery Rock had the ball, set up a play, called a timeout, set up a play. Great stop by the Mercer Mustang defense, and they win 48-47. So a great game over at the new Rock Box, a 1-point win for the Mercer Mustangs. So they make the turn after week 1 at 1-1.
So it is Grove City and Hickory both 2-0. Sharon and Mercer 1-1. Farrell and Slippery Rock 0-2. You have one other final, Chris.
Yeah, I do. The Greenville team that you and I like. They beat Kennedy 82-65. That team can score, and when you can score in basketball, you can win.
Whoever scores usually wins, right? Whoever scores the most.
That's usually it.
Whoever scores the most points is undefeated in the history of basketball. Yep. How about that for some insight, Chris?
That is some big-time insight. But Greenville, for more direct insight, you and I have talked about it. They don't make it complicated. They just play, and they got some guys who can score, and that plays well into February.
And, head coach Joe Batt, he has some horses, and he lets them run.
Yes, he does. That's it.
49-46, Hickory wins tonight. And with that, we're going to call it a night. We want to thank the folks here at Farrell, Athletic Director Anthony Pegues, he and his great staff, Eric Bell, and everybody. Thank you so much. We love coming here. Great setup. The games have been great, too. But we appreciate everybody here at Farrell for all the hospitality and everything. Just a terrific night. Aaron Byro doing a great job hanging in there. A little bit of a longer Friday night for Aaron. The JV game went overtime tonight, too. We thought it might set the standard, and boy, it did. But thanks to Aaron, great job back in the studio. Thanks to our sales manager and sports director, Bob Greenberg. Bob was on assignment tonight with Mercer County Hall of Fame.
Okay.
And Bob will be back on the air next week. He'll have Pick Sports Line Monday night with Hugh Ringer from 5 until 7 here on Sports Radio 96.7. Chris, we've had a very good week.
Yes.
We'll take some time off, and I believe from what the initial indication is, we will reconvene later next week.
Okay.
So a couple extra days. So you have Monday off from school, correct?
Yeah. No.
In service?
Because of a snow day. Yes.
Oh, okay. So, well.
Yeah, we're back at it because of a snow day.
Okay,
so
no long weekend for you, but.
It's okay.
That's okay. You enjoy teaching.
Yes.
Chris, this was a lot of fun. We'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. Always great working with you, and tonight was a great night and a great week.
For Chris Burtch and Aaron Biro, this is Ryan Briggs saying good night from Farrell High School. Hickory wins the buzzer on Ashton Bowles three-pointer, 49-46. Hickory defeats Farrell, and you heard it here on Sports Radio 96.7 or watched it on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon. Have a great night and a great weekend, everybody.
Listening to high school basketball. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
Bill McCandless Ford, the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock and Barrel, Meadville Medical Center, Shell Restoration, St. Paul's and Ridgewood Senior Living Communities, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, Attorney Bill Motor, Top Tier Federal Credit Union, Sharon Regional Health System, dedicated to serving the community, Joanno Legal Group, UPMC Health System, Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Vay's Pub and Grill, the Sharon American Legion Post 299, Warner's Homes and Improvements, Hermitage Rotary Club, Mailer Insurance, DK Auto LLC, The Laundryman, Reed and Daly Associates, Minuteman Press in Hermitage, Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, Sharon Community Health Center, and 21st Century Energy Group.
Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7.
This concludes our coverage of high school sports. We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.